Okay, this one is coming to you from Overland Park, Kansas in the United States. I'm going to do 2 children in 1 video. Okay, so I'm going to cut to the chase because they're kids. What's coming up with the Pluto thing is not going to affect them. This child is a Sagittarian with Venus eclipse the sun and the moon. You have the egg moon. You have Mercury and the goat, Uranus and the goat. You got a lot going on right here. You're going to have to look this up for yourself because you're looking at a Venus transit right here. And you can go back. This Venus transit was recorded. There should be videos on YouTube for it. You have a moon that just crossed the sun as well a few hours before during this very same day. This is 2002, January the 13th at 11:13 a.m. And full-blown Aquarius in a Venus transit. And I've never seen one with a Venus transit, and that's very important, especially to the ancient astrologers. Mercury and Venus were the only 2 that actually can cross in front of the sun besides the moon, which eclipses the sun. And the moon was almost in an eclipse, and it might have been earlier that day. You would need to go back and check that for that year and that time, that a lunar eclipse and a Venus transit did occur during this time. It could have transited behind the sun. I don't know. You'll have to go look that up. But I'm just going to jump to them here right quick because I'm going to try to fit both of these in the same thing. So we have Mercury, Venus, the sun, the moon, and Uranus here. So let's quickly go find where Mars is for this Sagittarian. Mars is in Pisces. Mars rules Aries over here. So the action will be the action of Pisces in a water sign, a fire and water, fire and ice, fire and water. You get ice from water, so that's almost a Game of Thrones little pun there. Let's find Saturn. Saturn, a cardinal sign, is almost sitting in the eye of the bull in the house of Venus with Vesta, which is where the Vestal Virgins, and Jupiter in the feminine side of Gemini, which is directly opposed to your Sun-Venus thing going on here, if that makes any sense to you. Now, Sagittarius being a fire sign will correlate to those who were born before the Virgo-Pluto conjunction, because Leo also is a fire sign. So that generation got transformed first. She came in at the end of their transformation, and as we move now through the earth signs that are feeling this transformation, she is at the end of the fire sign transformations. So she was definitely, or I'm saying it could be a boy. I do not know. I don't have the names, just the dates and the times. But this individual has a cardinal sign and a fixed sign. So Saturn's really comfortable being right there and kind of cleans house on Taurus when it's there, because it is cardinal. It reigns supreme even over fixed Earth. So we got Uranus. Let's go to Neptune. My goodness. Neptune with Mercury in Capricorn. So you have a mutable Earth planet and a water planet in a cardinal Earth sign, while and Uranus, the planet of outer transformation. What you want to bet Pluto's in this mix? Let's go see. Pluto in Ophiuchus. I don't know what to say. I have no information. You can look up Pluto in Scorpio, because it's not fire, it's going to be water. Here it's going to be ether, the fifth element, which actually wasn't brought in there, so you can still look it up under Scorpio, which is the water signs transformation, and Uranus is in your earth signs of transformation. Cardinal earth transformation, transformation of the physical, with communication there, and Neptune there. So there's a lot going on here, and this child was born during the day. So you're looking at all of these: Uranus, Mercury, Neptune, Moon, Venus, Sun, and Pluto, all in the sky at the same time. And I would almost venture to say that Mars would be there as well. It's not gone down yet. It's only 1, 2, 3 away. So Mars might be starting to set. Saturn and Jupiter would be in the night sky, which would be a benefit here as far as I'm concerned. But those born under this Venus transit of the Sun, even if Venus is behind the Sun, these turn out to be very remarkable people. And keep an eye on this one. Now I'm going to pause this for a second, launch up the other one so that we can get both of these on the video. Now that you know where everybody's at, you can do your homework and get a little better idea of what this actually means, because I've never done one that's actually a transit baby, especially a Venus transit baby, and you got the Mary Magdalene moon egg right there with it. I mean, you're not going to get away from that. Everything is in play here. Everything from Pluto, inner transformation, outer transformation, your Mercury, your Venus, your Sun, and your Moon, and your Mars, all bam, 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 bam. So, yeah, you're going to have a little trouble controlling that child. Let me pause. Okay, same location, Overland Park, Kansas. Our time is April the 16th, 2016 at 6:16 in the morning. Now, the numbers there alone say a lot, because 1 and 6 is 7. And then add 6 to that and you've got 13. Right off the bat, Pisces baby. Again, got Uranus in the mix. This is outer transformation in the sign of Pisces, with Venus in Pisces. Mercury is in Aries, a fire sign. Mutable Earth is in a fire sign. Fixed Earth is in a water sign. Uranus in a water sign. The Sun in a water sign. Wow. You've got some amazing kids here. Let's go on further and find out where Mars is in this mix. You got Mars in Scorpio, and here's that Saturn again. We've seen this sitting in the crotch of Ophiuchus, and they had the moon here on the 2016 Reset to Get Her program ritual in DC, is when they're actually, to me, that was the ritual to bring this sign down. But your Mars is in the left claw of Scorpio, again, a water sign. And if we don't pull Ophiuchus down as the ether sign, again, 2 more planets in a water sign. So you got a water baby here. Your other one is a fire baby, and this one is a water baby. So you're going to have fire and ice, and I wouldn't be surprised if they fought like cats and dogs when they get older. Because one is wielding major fire, and the other one is going to be wielding major water, especially with Saturn and Mars and the Sun. You've got pretty much everything in water there except for Mercury so far. You're going to give that to me anyway. Jupiter and Leo, just saw that in the last chart. Jupiter and your moon and Jupiter in Leo. Now, this one's going to have the personality of a lion, an outer personality of a lion. And it's going to have Jupiter there to kick it even stronger. So, actually, I see this one being more dominant than the last one. This child will be more dominant. The younger is going to rule over the elder before it's over with. even though there's a pretty big separation in their ages. Once they get on up, this one's gonna take control. Let's go find Neptune, which is the water planet. Oh, that didn't work out right. I hate it when it does that to me. Hold on, let me fix this. Get rid of those. Go back here. Neptune, please. Why you no show me Neptune? Let me pause this. I don't want to waste your time. For some reason, it's not marking it for me. I don't know why the program's doing that. But your Neptune is dead center of the page here, which puts it in Aquarius. Okay, so, hold on. I'm having a lot of difficulty here. Let me pause this one more. Okay, it's not going to show it to me, but I'm going to tell you. Your Pluto is right here in Sagittarius, which is a fire sign, and your Neptune, the water planet, is in an air sign. So this one is going through the fire sign change, and the other one is going through the water sign change. This is a fire baby dealing with, this is a water baby dealing with fire, and your other one is a fire baby dealing with water. They couldn't be more opposite, but yet if you played your cards right and they really love each other, they could complement each other. Otherwise, these two are going to war because they are polar opposites in every respect of the sense. In every planet and every sign, fire and ice, they can wield each other's magic. If they bond, if they do not bond, there's going to be strife, envy, jealousy, and the younger, in the long run, will either end up dominating the older one, but if love is found, she will care for the older one in the long run. And you need to watch very carefully how you raise these two. I'm sorry for the technical malfunction. My graphics card does what it wants to do. But I've got Pluto keyed in, and it's going to be dead center here, which is going to put it in Sagittarius. And of course, you see none of the planets are showing up now, and I don't know why. It just does what it wants to do. It really does. There's not a lot I can do about that. I'm going to have to relaunch the whole thing, and I didn't want to have to do this video over. So go back, pause, look at what I've told you, write it down, do your homework, and then look at them side by side and see what I just saw, that her Pluto is in a fire sign. The other one's Pluto was in a water sign. This is a water baby with Pluto fire transformation, and the other one is a fire sign with a water transformation. Do you see the dichotomy in these two and what's going on? Let me guess, one's a girl and one's a boy? I would say the younger one's the girl, going to dominate the boy. The boy's the older one, am I right? Be careful with these two. You need to get them to bond. If the little girl is the younger one, he needs to learn to love his little sister. He needs to be told that he is her protector, the man of the house, and that you are counting on him to take care of her. That it's going to be his responsibility. He needs to dote over her, or she's going to rule all over him, and they'll end up hating each other, which is the last thing a parent ever wants for their child. But whatever he likes, she's going to dislike. They're just going to be opposite. You probably end up having to feed them different foods. There's not going to be any correlation between them. He's going to be on the inside what she's on the outside. She's going to be on the inside what he is on the outside. Does that make sense? I don't know why I'm doing he, she, because I'm not really sure, but that's just how it looks to me here in the layout. I hope this helps. Anybody else that wants their kids done, please wait until I get all the subs done first. I actually have more charts to do than I have subs. Hope this helped.